What's up, Taurus? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic, and today we are going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of August 2024. Yeah, I said it, August already. Whoa. My friends, if you're into things like this, I ask that you please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I will make more for sure. Also, I do enjoy making these things for you. I want to be of help and of service. So if you tell me that you like this, then I will 1000% continue to do this for you. All right, Taurus, how are you? Let's go ahead and dive right in. Highest vibrational messages for our friends Taurus, the collective sign Taurus, for the month of August 2024. What is Taurus transforming? Which chakras, which energetic center points should we look at for clarity, for guidance, for understanding of what Taurus is transforming in this month? All right. So like I said, Taurus gang, how you doing? How you feeling? How are things with your heart, emotionally speaking? How are things with family? How are things with career? All right, let's go ahead and see. There's a lot of buffering, like loading information. Oh, there's one. Any other messages that want to come out? Any other messages for Taurus? Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Not all at once, please. Any other messages that want to come out? Whoa. Wow. Okay. So, yes, I'm a little bit like taken aback because, is that how you say it? Taken back? Taken aback? I'm a little shooketh because of the amount of cards that came out for you and in the way that they came out. But also because the bottom of your deck here was the same bottom of the deck in your pre-shuffle. Like before, when we shuffle, before we open up and we start this to record, we do shuffling before. So that way, like any other messages from other readings, they're not the same cards coming out, right? We do a thorough shuffle, and yet here it is once again. So I think this is prominent. I'm going to show you what this is. Bottom of the deck for me personally is like the overall message. It's also to give us better insight or more clarity on this specific spread or reading. And this one, I've never started a reading with looking at the bottom of the deck, to be honest with you, like this. But I feel like I need to, especially since this came out in your pre-shuffle. But this is the Rose's Kiss. This is number 9, and this is a sacral card or sacral energy. The sacral energy is located in your womb area, and if you're a man, that's just 2 inches below your belly button. But essentially, the sacral energy is all about like your vitality, your life force, and your emotions, and how you're stepping into the world, right? How you're zooming into the world, apparently, with your emotional intelligence. And then also your internal system on how you process your emotions and how you process that. And sometimes when you process that, it's creativity. And it's sometimes like we think it's creativity like an artistic form, but that is not what that is. It's creative because it's creation. The way that you express yourself is in a creative way, in a create way. There's no way around that word besides it making you feel like you need to be artistic, like creative. That is not what this is. The sacral energy is really about what you're putting out in the world, like creation energies, creating a being, quite literally, if you're a woman. If you're a man, then this is how you're expressing yourself and showing it, right, in your life. The Rose's Kiss, my friend, though, I can't believe we're still at the bottom of the deck, but the bottom of the deck, the Rose's Kiss for you is about like, you know the saying, go out there and smell the roses, like wake up and smell the roses. This is like saying to you, like, wake up and smell the roses, and then also like spend time outside with the roses, and then maybe like sing with the roses, and then maybe like take pictures with the roses, and then maybe like throw the rose petals down and lay on the roses, and then maybe take selfies and then kiss the roses. Like, it's like immersing yourself. Now, we're going to exchange the word rose for life. Saw what I did there? So the Rose's Kiss means like, don't just like stare at it. Don't just like think of it. Don't just like wish it. Don't just like plan it. Like, be in it. Be in the driver's seat. And when I said that, 444 came on, and I also felt like a nice little breeze right to my right shoulder, which is just like a confirmation. So lean into life, be in the driver's seat. Don't be in the, you know, passenger seat of like, I guess this is good. I guess this is like, no, lean in and then make it. And if it's not good, Taurus, then like make your life how you want it to be. You are literally Taurus. So first of all, Earth, we haven't even gotten into your reading. This is crazy. Earth, and then also value systems, pleasures, Venusian things. Like this is your cake and you got to eat it too. So, right? Like, okay, let's see what your actual reading is now. So 2 cards came upwards and the other cards came looking down. Already when I read things like this, because I take everything literal in a reading, it kind of gives me the energies that like, you know, something is conscious to you, like you're you're aware of something. And then there's also another aspect that you're not so conscious of. You're not aware of it. Maybe it's in the shadows, or maybe like you're hiding it, or maybe it's withdrawn from you and like your psyche, and maybe it's in the subconscious, but it's not fully here. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So let's see what's conscious first. Let's see what's like in the face. You know this, like what's happening overtly. Okay. In no particular order, just in the order that I've placed them here. We're going to start with the first card here, and that is number 22, Tender Embrace. Take what resonates, leave the rest, Taurus. So number 22, Tender Embrace, is a heart chakra card. And yes, of course, Tender Embrace. It looks so sweet. And that's honestly like the vibe for this card. And we're going to put your entire reading together, but let's go through each card, okay? That came out for you, your messages. Tender Embrace is about you like almost similar to this one, actually. It's about you like allowing yourself to be held, allowing yourself to get deeper into your relationship, allowing yourself in that way. That's basically it. Allow yourself to get deeper into relationships, into partnerships, into friendships, into life. Tender Embrace is like seeing how sweet life is, how sweet this relationship is, how sweet things could be, right? Or maybe they were, and maybe you lost it and now you're trying to come back to it. Regardless, Tender Embrace is about like allowing, and then also as you allow, do as well. So like embrace the moment, allow the moment to embrace you as well. Because here's the thing, there can be someone like, let's say I'm here like giving you a big hug. I'm like, here Taurus, like give me a big hug. I love you, give me a hug. Or I want to give you a hug. How about that? Not give me a hug. I want to give you a hug. And you are like, okay, right. So Tender Embrace is saying like, what's up with that? What's up with that, Taurus? Like, get the hug. Take the hug. That's love. Like, come on. Embrace that. Embrace that shit. And at the same time, like, well, as you embrace it, once you open up that embrace, then the floodgates start coming forward too. You're like, come on, get over here. So it's kind of saying like, just embrace this time in your life, or in August, you're going to get an opportunity to see that. Second card I'm showing you is number 15, a powerful move. And this is the solar plexus. The solar plexus is located in the, well, like I told you, the heart chakra, but the heart chakra, pretty self-explanatory. It's in the heart space. It is not located on the side, like on the left side, whichever side that is for you here, because I don't know if it's mirroring me, but it is not on your left side. It is in the center, the heart chakra. The solar plexus, though, is located a little bit below the heart, and it's right here in the pit of your stomach. It's that part of you where you're playing on fear or courage. This card is actually on the side of courage. This card is stating that you are, this in tandem together, the fact that these two came out upright and they're next to each other is kind of saying like, this is the powerful move. You embracing this episode of your life, you embracing this time of your life, this chapter, you embracing this partnership, you embracing yourself, you embracing the difficulties, you embracing the good, you embracing it all is a powerful move. It's a powerful step in you, because it's not you fighting anymore. It's you just kind of like allowing. The fight can ultimately be a block. It can be a hindrance. It can be preventing you from growth, from evolving, from seeing new things, from getting new things, from growth. And the embrace is what the step is. A powerful move. That is the move. Tender embrace together. So this is what it's saying. Embrace, this is a powerful move for you. 2 and 2 together here is a 4. That's like an amplification of 2. And 2 is about partnership, but also your internal partnership. So like your feminine and masculine qualities. How do you father yourself? How do you mother yourself? Do you have a balanced expression of both energetics? This has nothing to do with how you look or how you feel in like your sex or your opinion. That's not what this is. This is energetics. And if you're not sure what that is, like masculine or feminine energetics are, just let me know in the comments below. There's nothing wrong with not knowing that, by the way. We're all learning here, and I would love to elaborate, and I can definitely by commenting back on, okay, to you. So just let me know. All right, so shall we see the hidden energies? Okay. Hidden energies means that, like, again, like you are just not keen to it. You're not aware of it. You're not like, it's not at the forefront. It's not like here, and you're like, ah, okay. It's not like that. It's kind of like, I don't know, bro. I'm tired. Like, this has been hard. Like, I don't know. And I just need time, and I just need space, and I just need, I don't know. No, you know. It's deep in there. So let's see. I'm just going to flip them over. Okay. Interesting. I just flip them over, and one of the cards is in the reversal. So like I said, I take everything seriously. Like, seriously, of course. Literal. Tell you take it seriously, but I take everything literal in these kinds of readings. Okay, we open ourselves up to the quantum, so let's see what the quantum probabilities are. So the first card I'm showing you that flipped over is Waking the Lion. Waking the Lion. Yeah. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Be honest. Leave it in the comments below. Like, do you feel that, like, at least if it's a little roar inside of you, like bursting, like coming through a little bit, that you're like, there's a big part of me that just wants to come forward and just be, and just like not be apologizing, not be like be unapologetic in who I am and all of that stuff, right? Okay, if you feel that, like, put a Leo lion emoji down there. Come out now. Tell me how you really feel. This is a solar plexus card. This goes hand in hand with this one. Powerful move and Waking the Lion. Solar plexus energy, courage is the name of the game. You have some courage building in August, and Waking the Lion in the solar plexus is about, I would say, so it's interesting because this is 15, this is 19. It's to say that, like, 15 is like, you know, the steps before the 19. So this is like you made a powerful step, and now what's kind of like internal that was unseen, this is what's building inside of you. Like, you're waking up your courage, you're waking up your royalness, you're waking up you're waking up yourself again. Like, if you've been dimmed for a while, if you've been dimming your light, if you've been in the quiet a little bit, if you've been in the background, if you've been in the dark, if you've been a little bit like, you know, like, August is going to be a month for you to, like, embrace yourself for where you are in this now moment. And as you just embrace yourself and not fight yourself, which is a powerful move, it's going to start to just open up new energies, and it's going to start to wake up that lion within you that, like, no, I deserve better. I want better. I'm going to go for it. Let's build a better life. Whether that's by yourself, whether that's with a partnership and you're like, I'm doing this for us, or you're, you know, going for that job and you're like, I'm going to go for it. I've been wanting this all my life. I'm going to do this. I don't care. You know, or I care a lot about this. So that's why I'm going to do it. You know, meaning I don't care about, like, the noise and, like, the distractions and, like, the no's. Like, I'm going to keep going. That's what I meant. Okay, last card I'm showing you here is Shining Through. And this is number 30. And this, though, very different. Although we're talking about the upper body here, except for the bottom of the deck. But we'll get to that. This is a throat chakra card. This is Shining Through. The throat chakra is located in the throat area, but your throat chakra is about your form of expressing yourself, how you express yourself in your tone of voice, how you communicate, and that communication sector being authentic, as how it's actually the question, like, how authentic is your expression to who you actually are in your identity. So this is a card about your identity and then how you show that out to the world. Like, how real you show up to the world and how not. And it's not a judgment to say, like, oh, you're phony, you're fake. No, it's to say, like, this is who Taurus is, but Taurus only shows like 30% of themselves to, like, the world. Maybe like 80% to that person and like 70% to that person and 50, but like it's still not like all. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's interesting that I'm saying this. I didn't even look more at the card. I'm just kind of like saying that intuitively. And the next card that I want to pick up right now is this one, because Waking Up the Lion is correlated. Let me not lose a train of thought. Waking Up the Lion is correlated with your ability to learn and know more about who you truly are authentically and not apologizing for it. And that's why this is waking up. There's a new chapter. Woo! And I just got like chills. This is what it is for you, Taurus. In August, you are shining through from within, but it's like in the depths. This one is probably the one that you're really having to work on because it came in the reversal as we flipped it over, which tells me that this is like it's deep down inside. It says shining through. We can look at this two ways. Take what resonates. Shining through in the reversal right here can say that like you are not shining through. You are actually holding yourself back by talking, by communicating, by expressing, by listening to yourself too. And that at the same time, by you doing that, as you suppress your form of expression and wants and needs authentically in who you are, this is actually waking up inside. So, okay, Taurus. So what I want to say to you is like, you need to listen to your inner guidance. You need to listen to your inner self, your inner lion, who you really are. This is just you and me here, unless you're listening to this with someone who's like an Aries or like a Libra or whatever. Sorry, Aries and Libra, if you're listening to this with Taurus, but I'm talking to Taurus, and this is just between you and I, my friend. You need to consider being really honest with how you feel and coming forward and expressing that. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's only wrong if you don't do it, because then you're doing a disservice to yourself. And in August, it's saying like you're waking up a lion inside of you. Make sure that that lion is for you and not going to be against you. Because even if we are authentic in anger and resilience and like, you know, the lion can be good, the lion can be bad. The lion can be courageous enough to, you know, lean into the things that are hard for Taurus, or it can continue to push into the things that are hard and not do them because, you know, just because. And I'm still that lion. Do you see what's happening? Like you can either be courageous with love, with light, with optimism, with going forward and courage, or you can still be courageous by speaking up and like saying things, but maybe the things that you're saying is actually in reverse. It's like to defend and to protect what you're doing and to keep guard and to like, you know. So where like how authentic do you know yourself, where you are right now, how you feel? And all of it is saying like get to know that in August. And at the same time in August, you're going to get an opportunity to really embrace the situation that you're in, embrace who you are, embrace everything, the highs and the lows, and lean into it. Because the bottom of your deck is the Rose's Kiss. I think this is like the longest reading I've had for this month. My gosh, there's a lot of information coming for you. So lean into this project, lean into this relationship, lean into this struggle, lean into this, you know, evolution of yourself, lean into this journey. Like it is part of the journey and nothing is going to go to waste. And also you're building something in this moment too. You know, time just passes. So in the future, you're going to look back at this episode in your life and be like, oh my gosh, like, wow, right? So while you're at it, take the time to get to know yourself, be honest with yourself, embrace yourself, of course, and the situation or the life path that you are in at this time. What would I recommend for you, Taurus, as your fitness mystic? I would highly recommend, I would recommend for you to do some grounding work. And specifically adding to the solar plexus. And I would recommend for you to do some grounding work that adds to the solar plexus, but also activates your heart chakra and makes you feel like joyous, you know, like safe. So what is that for you? And if you're not sure, that's part of it. Get to know yourself. Maybe a stretch class is what you need. Sit down with yourself, maybe you and I, right? Check out the channel or check out the description box below to find Intuitive Stretch channel. Maybe sit down for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes to stretch. Or maybe find a dance cardio class or a step class on this channel and move your body for flow. You know, a lot of times we want flow in our life, but we don't realize that like the flow starts within, right? Even if it's difficult, you have to create and curate that energetic within. And then as you act and as you behave and as you do and as you think and as you speak, all of that starts to actually manifest in its physical form. So do the work internally first. Check out the channel, see what calls your attention, move your body. If there's nothing on here or in the description box that calls your attention, please let me help you. Leave a comment below and say, hey, I would love a breathwork class. Hey, I would like just to sit down and you to just tell me what are some good techniques for calming my nerves or calming my anger or whatever the case is. I'm here to help. I'm new on YouTube. I would love to develop a community, and I have to start with my peeps who are here. So if you're watching, I so appreciate your time. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed this. Maybe give it a like as well, and maybe share it with another Taurus that you may think may resonate with this. Until the next time, I'll see you then, Taurus. Happy transformation. You got this.